student developer here, and today we're going to be doing a brief introduction to pseudocode. So let's get into it. So our objectives, we're going to learn what declare, input, write, set, output, call, and end means in for pseudocode or pseudocode. So in pseudocode, most programmers use it um, before they write a code in a programming language. So pretty much you have a problem that you need to solve. Um, then you construct an idea on how to solve that problem. And then before you write your main code in whatever programming language that you use pseudocode. Now, pseudocode is not a programming language. This is just a rough draft. This is an outline before you go and write your code. So what does declare mean in pseudocode? So when you declare something in pseudocode, you're pretty much defining a variable and setting a data type to it. So an example would be declaring your x coordinates as a char or a character, declaring your local player as an int, or declaring your int list as a char. So in this example, we're going to come back to the x coordinate. So remember that in this example, x coordinate is the base address for our player's coordinate. Input. So input in pseudocode pretty much prompts you to enter something into the console. So written in pseudocode, it would look something like this. So input x coord, y, and z, a local player, entity list, pretty much tells you to input. Now, this is not what you will see. This will not be displayed on your screen. This is what triggers the for you to input something. This is the trigger, like the trigger mechanism, pretty much. This here, what write means is pretty much it displays the text to the user. So you. So whenever before you enter your information, you're going to have a prompt that tells you to do so. So this is what you'll see. So the input prompt will take in your information that you entered here, and the write is just displaying what you need to enter. So write, enter your local player offsets. Write, enter your player's health. Write, enter your entity list address here. So this here is what you will see in your input, the information. Set, to me, what set means in pseudocode is pretty much just declaring an expression to a variable. So an example of that would be set x coordinate equals x coordinate minus 4. So what we did was the information that we inputted for our x coordinate now is going to be subtracted by 4. So our x coordinates base address is an 8-bit hexadecimal, and we're subtracting that by 4. So your base address minus 4 equals your new address. And in some games, if you subtract your x coordinate minus 4, it's your local player base address. So I figured, no, I throw that in there, and you don't need the 0, so it'll just be 7-bit instead of 8-bit. What does output mean? Pretty much output is your result after you enter your information. So this is what you get. So if you type your name, the console will respond and show you your name. So this is your output. You put something in, you get something out. So your output is what's displayed on the screen after your program ends in most cases. Call. So I don't have an example displayed here, so I'll just tell you. So call in pseudocode means to cause a submodule or function to be executed. So if you're running a program and it's being executed, when a function is called, that program is going to stop whatever it's doing and run your function and then continue on with the rest of the execution until it ends. And end in pseudocode pretty much means your program is done. It's terminated. You're finished. So after you end your program, you can just start it back up again and restart. Enter your information again, inputs, then you get your output, and then you end it here. So this pretty much sums up pseudocode. Now, I'm sure I did not cover everything in pseudocode. This is just a brief introduction to pseudocode. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Student Developer, and I'm out. Oh, um, forgot to reiterate what we went over. Um, we learned what declare, input, write, set, output, call, and end means in pseudocode. So this is Student Developer, and I'm out.